5 AM. Yes, I can't fucking wait to finish the breakfast show, but I'll miss it dreadfully. But what I was going to say is we must say some thanks before we forget.
Oh, God, well, yeah, I mean, is Camilla here? Is Camilla here? Oh! Camilla was my commissioning editor at Lawrence King, who thought this would be a good idea, and the book wouldn't exist without you. Thank you, Camilla. I love you. You're amazing. The team at Lawrence King have been brilliant as well. The illustrations, fuck, really illustrations are great. Is Marsman here? Hey! He's like every chapter. Every chapter has got a specially commissioned original illustration, and they're all really, really great. I'm not going to show you them because you won't be able to see them, but like, they're just beautiful.
Yeah, they really are.
And was I quite difficult to work with on the illustrations? That's certainly unconvincing, isn't it? But yeah, they're so good. So it's great. And thanks to Everitt at Lawrence King and David Cox for doing the PR, and all my friends, people for putting up with me doing this, because it like took over my life, especially. Thank you to Ben.
Yeah.
Because it has been a bit of an obsessive thing, because it's 40 really amazing people. It's been part of my life, really.
It was a labour of love.
And thanks to the BBC for putting the show on. Obviously, thanks to you for coming, but now you can ask Shaun.
And a special thanks to
you. For doing it, I guess. But I see, because I'm not on air at the moment. I'm not on Six Music at the moment because I've got my paternity leave. I'm taking the time to spend time with my new little arrival, BB. And so
weird,
I normally see him 5 times a week, and now it's like,
we're starved of each other's affection. We're going to have a knee tramp on the toilets in a minute. Sorry,
that's my mum as well. It's like, my mum's here. Yes.
You literally wouldn't be.
Literally, I wouldn't be.
Are there any, if you could raise a hand and shout and bellow, one at the front to begin with.
Morrissey.
Oh yeah.
Morrissey.
Oh,
I want to know about Morrissey.
Oh, Morrissey's really difficult, isn't it? Because like, part of me loves the Smiths so much, and part
Johnny Marr's my mate.
and like, I find it really difficult with the Morrissey thing at the moment, because he seems to be going down this path of being at the very least, provocative, and quite potentially a racist arsehole, which is fucking abhorrent in any person. When he came from a band like the Smiths, who were all about inclusivity and the outsider being, you can be weird, you can be gay, you can be straight, you can be boy, this is the band for the misfits. We know you, we feel how odd you feel, and we're going to make beautiful music about it. To come from that place to where he is now, I find very difficult to bring together. So I don't know if I'd ever interview him again. I don't know if I'd want to. I don't know. Or then again, part of me would want to know where that shift happened.
Is it an act? Is he bored? Is he just taking the piss? I don't know.
I don't know. He now only speaks to people through other people. He'll make statements through his representatives. He very rarely does interviews where he speaks to us. I guess, yeah, I'd like to speak to him because I think it'd be interesting to find out where these opinions come from.
And what's it like? I am completely ballless when it comes to this in interviews. How easy would you find it to go there? Have there been times when you've had to go there with people that reacted badly?
You've got to do it. I think there are people. There are certain questions you have to ask.
Well, what about Pete? What about Pete Townsend?
What about Pete Townsend? I mean, yeah, who was obviously investigated as part of Operation. Was it called Or at the time?
Yeah, it was before U-Tree.
Yeah. But you have to go there. You have to ask these people what happened, and that's when, in theory, your journalistic research, and you kind of you find out the facts and get their opinion on it and their contextual beliefs around what happened. But that's that's the point of these things. I think these people are really, really important. I think they're genuinely interesting. They genuinely changed culture. I believe music is very, very important, and so I think these people should be documented and treated with a certain amount of importance and respect. So yeah.
That's a thorny issue. We got this gentleman here. We have somebody approaching you with a microphone.
Hello? Right.
I'm here all week trying to
Is there anyone that you would have interviewed or wished to have interviewed on the first time scale that you really admired but didn't quite make it as big? Like, I don't know, the bloke from Weird Scientists or someone that you really liked. But
That's a good question. I don't think so, because we tend to pick people. Well, I pick, it's unfortunate things, I'm able to pick people that we interview. Tend to people that have got a story, you know. In fact, the story is often more important than whether their music fits with Six Music or whatever. It's about the story. So I've done enough interviews, non-first-time interviews with people that have gone, yes, this band are going to be massive. It's great. And then no one gives a shit. You know, but I have...
What about Vince Meath? Why Vince Meath? I mean, so many culturally significant bands.
We are going to reform though, we are going to do another gig.
Reformed meat.
Yeah. Did anyone go to the Vince Meath, me, Mark King and Shaun Keaveny? Me, Mark King from Level 42. And him playing in our Power Rock Dad trio. It was quite good, wasn't it?
It was actually listenable, wasn't it? So that's one again for volume 2.
Yeah, I kind of choose the stories before I choose people. So I don't think I've got it wrong.
No.
Yes.
I see what you're saying. There's another person at the back there.
Hello?
Hello, you weren't in the first series, but might you be in the second series of The Art of Drumming?
Oh, is that cheese scones yet?
Hey!
Thank you for the cheese scones.
Thank you for cheese scones. Hey! I mean, this is the other, like in the same way that he believes that his Christmas single will one day make him like an international star.
Not even a massive house, but just like Cotswolds, like £1.5 million.
Part of me still does believe that like I could be a professional drummer again. I could do that. And yeah, unfortunately, a lack of ability. A small hurdle that I need to surpass to get to that point. But yeah, you should have asked me to do that. I mean,
I know. Steve White. He's called himself a friend. Would you ever interview any of the members of Menswear? Do you think you could interview Johnny or something?
it's too big. I mean, like, there are some people like Springsteen or Macca. It takes, if you're going to interview Elton John, it takes months and months. Sometimes it took years to interview Paul Simon because you've got to go through all of the hoops. And so with something like Menswear,
It's circles within circles.
exactly, it's very difficult to access these people because of the level of fame. It's a different strata. every day for 12
Can't let
years,
it pass.
there's a horse gag and there's a Menswear joke.
The waxing and the waning of the tides. People, if it didn't happen, it'd be like the sun not coming up.
I mean, that's pretty scant source material. For that many bad jokes.
I do say to people, I'm not saying I'm like Jesus. But you know, Jesus, a few loaves and about 4 fishes, he feeds 5,000. I do that.
With a slightly long face and a shit Britpop band. That's all you need.
Got yourself a breakfast show. I guess we've got time for 2 more, I think, if there's anybody at the farm polka dot.
Hello.
Hi.
Can I just ask, did you train as a journalist and then sort of go into menswear, or were you a musician then?
Certainly didn't train as a musician, you know. I was an art student, which is why I got on Tim's nerves doing the book illustrations. So I was an art student and then joined a band, and then realised that after 2 bands went tragically wrong. Tragically, but predictably wrong.
But also fun.
Yeah,
Fun
it was
was
good
fun.
fun. But then there's not a lot of work for a, twice booted out Britpop drummer. So I just started writing for every. Back when there was magazines, I tell you what. Every magazine that I possibly could, and then and then the minute you kind of get involved in that, you start trying to do your legal training and stuff and learning all about defamation and all that shit.
Defamation?
Well,
I did one of the. Oh, defamation.
So
you have to be hot on that.
gradually, you do kind of pick it up, but it wasn't something I was specifically trained for. Can you tell? You
reminded me of the night we first met, and and B, I was so in awe of Matt. I remember saying to this...
Was?
It was this friend of ours. I think we'd all been invited out back in the old days when companies would put money behind a bar and let you get a bit drunk and that, and sort of have a night of fun. You know, not naming any names, BBC. But we were all out having a few drinks, and I remember saying to this girl, I was like, because I was single at the time, I was like, just can't, I'm never going to have a chance, getting like with any girls, with Matt Everitt around. He's debonair in that, isn't he? He's sophisticated in that.
You actually thought I was sophisticated?
I mean, obviously that was before I actually got to speak to him. But I just remember that. That was 18 years ago, look at us now.
18 years ago, and we've one falling out, and that was pretty brief in all that time. We never
Costa Coffee, Great Portland Street.
Thank you very much. We need to okay, we've got issues.
It was like Gordon Brown, Tony Blair in that role, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. So thank you for doing this. I know it's a bit of a weird one.
It's not. I miss you. Like the desert's missed the rain when I go on stage. You know that. And just for FYI, we're doing our last ever breakfast programme on the 14th of December.
I'm going to come back for that, obviously.
He's coming back for that, so there will be bants and tears galore. Obviously,
it's going to be really difficult.
It's going to be very.
It's not like the show's over because we're going to the afternoon. It's going to be brilliant, and we're honoured to be taken over from Radcliffe and McConey, who are radio gods.
To legends.
And Lauren's going to be brilliant on breakfast, and it's Marianne Optical, so it's all exciting.
It's going to break her. I'm not. Good luck.
It's a new beginning, but it's going to be really emotional because it is, as much as it fucking kills us, it's the best thing in the world, isn't it?
It is, and it gives us an opportunity to do things like this. And but I must say, I don't have to come out with some flannel at the end of interviews a lot of the time. It's an absolutely marvellous programme I haven't seen. Not usually. Most of the time I've done my research. But this is such a diverting read, such a brilliant read. If you're here in this room, you're probably a fan of Six Music, you probably love these people. It's well worth getting a copy, even if Matt ruins it by scrolling in the front of it. But thank you very much indeed for joining us today, Mr. Matt Everitt.